Welcome to Why We Sing. I'm Emily Haravel, instructor of voice and trumpet with Epiphany Music Academy. And today I'd like to present one of the reasons that people have historically lifted their voices in song, and that reason is joy. When you stop to think about it, joy isn't a word that we hear very often in normal conversation. It's not very common in our current society and hasn't been for a while. But you really have to wonder about that because it is all around us, especially when we look at some of our happiest celebrations and when we look at our children. Children, I think, are really the biggest expression of joy that we can see every day in our lives. The way that they are just gleeful in their expressions of happiness, that they often don't care who's watching. When a child is happy about something, they'll let you know. You can't mistake it. And I think one of my favorite experiences was actually watching children in the act of singing get so into what they were doing that they lost all of their fear and they just became purely exuberant and living embodiments of that joy, that idea that we would raise our voices and sing together and have it be a truly wonderful experience. I was leading a group of first and second graders a few years ago, and they were small, but they were fierce. They were going to not let anything get in their way. And at their final concert, only a few of them showed up. And even though it was scary, they started singing this song and they just got right in the zone and they were resonating with the meanings of the music and they weren't afraid to belt it out at the top of their lungs. And I just couldn't help but grin as I was directing and watching them sing this. It was like, clap your hands, you mountains and rivers, clap your hands, every forest tree. And they were lit up from the inside. That, I think, was one of the pivotal moments in my experience as a musician of really seeing that joy alight on the faces of the children who were singing. And it really touched me and made me think, yeah, yeah, this is one of the things that our voices are made to do. Another song that's been on my personal playlist a lot recently is Thank You for the Music by ABBA. Now, if you're not familiar with ABBA, you just have to go watch the movie Mamma Mia and you'll get a thorough education. But who doesn't love ABBA, really, when you stop to think about it? Their music is just fun and bright and uplifting, and it never fails to put a smile on your face. If you put Dancing Queen on the radio, I don't think any of us could sit still. I know I sure can't. So this song is in my life a lot because I'm teaching it to several students, and the chorus in particular gets stuck in my head almost daily, especially that part that goes, "Thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy they're bringing. Who can live without it? I ask in all honesty. What would life be without a song or a dance? What are we? So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me." I think this song asks the crucial question, what would we be without music? What would our life look like if we couldn't express ourselves through singing? It's in our nature to sing when we're happy. Singing for joy, it's almost a reflex, practically hardwired into the human psyche. And our songs of happiness can be formal, they can be composed, or songs that we've learned in our childhoods or elsewise. They can be spontaneous and completely informal. I think some of my happiest songs are the little ditties that I sing to my cats. Right? And I mean, they don't understand it, but they sure like to listen. These moments when we find ourselves singing without even thinking about it, I think we're lifting our voices in one of the most fundamental expressions of human emotion, which is a joy that bubbles up from the inside and has to find a way to get out. And that's where we give voice to it and put it into songs. And that makes so much of the music that we have as human beings possible. So, I mean, if you think about it, even if you're having a really bad day, when a song like Happy comes on and you hear Pharrell Williams singing about, come along, shout along if you feel like happiness is the truth, how can you stay cranky? Or if you're watching Justin Timberlake in that white suit dancing around going, "Can't stop the feeling," right? These songs do something to us. They change us on the inside. And so whether you're the kind of person who taps your toes to Motown or to Mozart, there's a song out there that you find joy in, and a song that you might even risk singing out loud in the car or in the shower or maybe even in front of other people, because that's really what our voices are made to do.